WEHT Local Lifestyles continues.
And as promised, the mayor of Evansville is here. He's going to talk about his new app in just a second. And you can see his socks on Ron's Facebook page, I think. We won't make you haul your leg up here.
No,
because they're pretty amazing.
Always embarrassing to do.
Oh, well. But, you're always here with so much good information. Things are changing. The waterworks area is just kind of crazy right now.
Oh my
gosh.
In a good
way.
Yeah, so there are a lot of things to talk about along Veterans Parkway on Waterworks Road. First of all, if you're coming in from, let's say, Newburgh or the east side of Evansville on Veterans Parkway, on the right you'll see a wall. It's a really it's a retaining wall that we needed to build as a result of multiple utility projects. Basically, we needed to provide access to the utility department to get to the manholes, and we either needed to do that to shore up the hillside or acquire all those homes on Riverside Drive. So we opted.
This wall in particular was the way to go.
So this was the wall that's saved a lot of homes. We happen to make it decorative in nature. It's stained, it's lighted at night, it's landscaped. It's a beautiful new gateway into the city. On the other side of the road, where Kids Kingdom was, you'll see a lot of trees that are missing, and that at where Kids Kingdom is the site for the new effluent pump station. And then a little farther to the, I guess I would call it to the south, near the street maintenance department, you'll see what is sort of an opening, a new row of trees gone, where the new access to Waterworks Road will be. Because right now at Shawnee, right by the tennis courts, that eventually will be closed off, and we'll have a new intersection with new access to Waterworks Road, because we want to create connected green space from the effluent pump station all the way to Mickey's Kingdom. So families can get in that area and play and not be worried about traffic.
What a great idea. Now, where will you get onto that from Veterans Memorial Parkway?
Yeah, so there'll be an intersection, a stoplight we'll put there. In this case, another stoplight into the city is good because, and I count myself in this group, a lot of times people come into the city at a little higher rate of speed than necessary.
Myself included.
And so this will be a great way to sort of calm the traffic as it gets to the city.
Okay, well, that's something to look forward to. Now, let's talk about the app, because this is really cool.
Yeah, so WAZE, W-A-Z-E, is an app that is out there. And let's see if I didn't lose it.
Just go to your app store and download this. Now other cities are using it as well.
And so it's really, because we're so fortunate that we have a lot of development going on in the city. We have a lot of utility work. It's a blessing and a curse. So we really wanted to find a way to communicate to the public on a really instantaneous basis what streets are closed, what are open, and why. I just happened to touched on a dot. 9.7 miles from here on Crattsville Road, the Water and Sewer Department has a closure. So
now you know.
So the utility uses that. Our central dispatch uses that. So it's really a great way to keep the public up to date instantaneously on road closures.
Well, it's just you use your trip to work, your commute, whatever, and say, all right, new route.
Right.
Yeah, because I've been doing that since Waterworks Road was underwater and now under construction, because you're waiting behind trucks. So
absolutely,
it's best just to go another way.
I think it's going to be, just in the short time that it's been up and working, we've gotten a lot of really positive feedback. Ella Johnson-Watson, our communications director, and Mark Urine, our chief information officer, have really been working behind the scenes for a few months now to get us up to this point. They've really done a great job, and I think it's going to be a great tool.
There's so much changing all the time. Now you have your Traveling City Hall coming up.
So Traveling City Hall is tomorrow night, and so we're changing the format a little bit. We want to give not-for-profit organizations a chance to kind of toot their horn. So at the beginning of these, for the last 7 years, we've been doing a brief sort of government program. Well, now we're going to give, instead of that, we're going to give not-for-profit organizations, especially the ones that have events coming up. So tomorrow night, the Arc of Evansville is going to be, we're going to be at Johnson Hall at Deaconess Hospital, and they'll have several minutes to talk about what's going on there and why they're important to the community, and to promote the really big show,
which is coming up
in February. So it's all the department heads will still be there. I'll still be there, so you can still come and talk about what's going on in city government. But we also want to give not-for-profits a chance to get a little more visibility in the community.
That's a great. There were like 400 or something 501c3s, aren't there?
There are. We're really blessed to have a network of not-for-profits that do. They work so well cooperatively and most of the times to lift up our most vulnerable. And we couldn't be the city that we are without them.
It's so true. It is so true. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Get your app. Get your socks.
Waze.
Get your Waze app, WAZE. And when we come back, we're going to learn about pain management from our friends from American Senior Communities. There's Jessica.